Have you ever heard about Ali Abdal? No, obviously, he's the big name when it comes to productivity. He's the productivity guru. He's the most productive, whatever you call. If you go back and learn his story, he was a sort of genius kid who knowed a bit of coding. He knew what coding was, and so he started to make some websites and do that kind of stuff. And then he later on progressed on to becoming a doctor in UK. Then he started to work as a junior resident in hospital. And after working as a junior resident in a hospital, he also started to build his YouTube channel. And during this time, his paycheck to paycheck, YouTube took over it. So the salary or the amount of money that he was making from YouTube exceeded the amount of money he was making from his entire junior resident year salary. And that's why he stopped his entire job of being a junior resident and completely shifted onto content and completely shifted onto YouTube. Then he did multiple other things. He had his own podcast. He started to do more brand deals. He created his course. He created his, I forgot the name, but it's like entire mentorship program that he has now, and it's amazing, right? No, and he also excelled on Skillshare and multiple things. Now he's like $5 million a year, something kind of. So the thing that I want to say is he had the most idealistic journey, the journey that we all imagine, like, oh, I will do both the things and suddenly this thing will pop up and then I'll leave this thing. This is a sort of very idealistic journey you can have. Like you are doing something and you're building a business. So maybe you are studying in college and you are also side by side building something. And your business will take over, you will start to earn some good amount of profits, your business would kind of have its own pillars, and now it's like a settled business. And then when you leave your college, you drop out, or you kind of do something, or you just in the end get out of college and now focus more on business. And so it's a very idealistic journey where you run with two legs on two different paths, and as soon as one of your paths work, you shift onto that fully. And that's what advice everybody gives you. But for me, I don't find it realistic. What I find more realistic is if I go and approach my one thing that I'm passionate about, that I love, and that I have 100% belief in myself that I can excel in. For me, that is the contacts every time. You know about it. It's like a kind of content agency I want to build, XYZ. The thing with context is I was never able to give 100. It was due to two things. One, the two run that I showed you, one leg in the college side and one leg in the business side. And apparently, within this 50-50, I cannot operate. Like, my mind just cannot operate in the 50-50 run. It either needs to do 100% or it either has to avoid the entire thing. And the second factor is my laziness and my way of procrastinating things, and we have discussed it multiple times. So the problem eventually occurred is I have to give 100% irrespective of whether I'm being lazy, whether I have to go college, I have to leave everything aside, I have to leave my laziness aside and just give that 100% one time. This is one beautiful thing that my friends say to me, and I don't have like friends, but I have just people sitting with me and they talk to me and they know something about me. And I have this friend in my college, only one guy that I talk to really well. When he knew everything that I want to do and how I'm doing it, he said me this one thing: Aryan, you are only lacking one thing, and that is discipline. And then he later on went up to say, which I will say it to you guys in Hindi because he said it to me in Hindi, is एक बार तो पैसा सूंघेगा फिर तू चढ़ जाएगा, ये तो मुझे भी पता है. So if I say that simply, it's basically I know that Aryan, if one time you've given that discipline, you've given that hours, and I know it that once you smell that money first time in your life, I know you're going to climb up. And that's what I believe for myself too. I believe that, yeah, if I give that 100%, if I get that discipline in, and if I just get that first client, if I just get the first win, I know I'm going to kill this business. I know I'm going to like go above and beyond and I'm going to climb up. I'm going to eventually be the person and have all of those things that I want. But the only thing that's stopping me is one, as I said, the discipline, the laziness, whatever I have, and the college. The big stuff with college is almost the second semester is in. And I haven't been going to college for almost 14 days because I have been working insanely on the website of Contacts. And it's almost ready. Maybe I'll deploy it this week. I don't know. But the website is pretty cool. And I tried to give my all in, like days and nights, avoiding sleeps on coffees. That's what I did. Now, as the website goes live, or before the website goes live, I want to start my outreach, because outreach is the only thing that will make me excel. And even at the basic percentage conversion rate, if I go very basic on the conversion rate, like 1% will convert, then I'll do 100 DMs every 3 days. I don't care. But even your outreach has like the lowest conversion rate, you just can increase the number of outreach and maybe you can get that. And that's also another formula where you have like your 100 dream clients and you approach them with 100%, what do we call, like you approach them like you are working for them, and you send them free stuff, you send them free demos, free strategies, free scripts, free thumbnails, free edits, you do everything for them like you're working for them, for that 100 dream clients you have. And I've been doing all of those stuff. I posted one thing on the Contacts Instagram, and I want to do more, but the problem I have seen is my mindset. And it's the discipline at the end of the day. If I can't do things regularly, then I don't deserve the things I want in my life. Even though I believe in myself, I'll achieve them. If I don't put in the work, the things would never come true. And so, if I want those magical things to happen in life, I guess it's just working. Literally. At this point, whatever I want is not based on my skills, it's not based on whatever my past experiences are, it's not based on how old I am, how experienced I am. It matters nowhere in that realm. The only thing that matters right now is, am I ready to put in the work? And this time I can say you I'm ready to put in the work. I also want to talk about something else, is obviously in this realm only. I've always faced this particular type of fear when it comes to uploading stuff. Obviously, not so much on this channel. On this channel, I just be myself, I don't care about anything. But when it comes to Contacts' pages, like YouTube channel of Contacts, Instagram account of Contacts, I feel worried that am I giving 100% in? Because if I don't, then I just cancel the video entirely. And my discipline, my lack of discipline, and it's just, I don't know. I mean, I feel it weird when I say it, but instead of like, in the book Atomic Habits, James Clear literally says that do 1% and you'll improve so much in a year. But I don't think, like I even said it to you guys, that improve a little bit and then you one day you'll be a different person. But now when I look back to it and when I see how my life has going on, like for almost 2 or 3 months, how my life has been going on, I should say that this entire strategy is very false. I think you need to give 100% in, or at least you have to try to give 100% in every day. From the time you wake up till the time you are like dead asleep, you have to try to give it all in. And that's what I'm trying to do now. Yeah, this was just a video where I wanted to say my back is at the wall now, because I have to pay my second semester fees, which the check my dad has sent me in the courier. Now it depends on me, like, do I want to actually submit the check in my college or go to the college office desk and ask how the dropout has to be how what are the procedures for the dropout, how the documents would come back to me. And then the big question comes is bond. Then I also have to excel in my business. It's just too many things, but it's pretty simple that I'm at least now giving my 100% into context. And now I just said, damn it to the college. I said, damn it to the people who are kind of judging me, who kind of want me to go in a particular way. And it's just now the only thing that I'm saying. There's only one thing that's stopping me from excelling, or stopping me from getting that one client, or stopping me from that, the smell of money that I want. Because I know it myself. If I smell that money one time, I'll climb up. And it's only work. I swear. It's not even discipline. Just leave discipline aside. I have to put in the work. It's simple. Like, fuck discipline. It's just a normal cycle that you have to run on again and again, again and again, again and again. So it's just now the work. I swear. There's nothing other than work that I need now in order to succeed. That's it. Bye.